I think if you had a 30-second conversation with me, it would not be that difficult to tell why I went into emergency medicine. I like the fast-paced stuff. I have a short attention span. I like doing procedures. I like variance and acuity. I like different pathology. I like spending time in a community hospital or a VA and training. I like being at a big academic shop now where I see some weird stuff. I like seeing people on chemo agents that I've never heard of in my entire life. I like going to pediatrics and being humbled on all the stuff like lysosomal storage diseases that I don't remember at all. And I'm constantly learning new stuff, and the scope of what we need to do in the emergency department is expanding. Some people don't love that. We do a lot of primary care stuff. There's a lot of addiction medicine stuff. There's a lot of social work. I like all of that. Some people go into emergency medicine because they like procedures, and believe me, I like chest tubes and central lines and A-lines and intubations and lumbar punctures and thoracentesis and joint taps and reductions and splints and paracentesis as much as the next guy. But I also like to be with a family when they decide to make their elderly parent DNR DNI, because if they were able to talk with me, that's what they would want. Like might not be the best word for it, but I like being able to sit with pediatric families when they're going through something very difficult. As a parent, it's easy for me to empathize with them. Even if they're for something that's like annoying, right? Like I need a CT of my ears because my ears hurt. No, you don't. But I like being able to sit with that family through that and work through that problem and figure out a plan. I truly find that being an emergency doctor today is like being a bartender in medicine, and I really like it. It's hard sometimes. We see some sad stuff, some terrible things in humanity. We get home, like I am right now, at midnight, knowing my kids are going to be up in 7 hours, but it's a fun job. It's very fulfilling. So if you think emergency medicine is for you, spend time in an ER. See if you like the acuity. See if you like being inpatient or outpatient. See if you actually enjoy rounding. I don't. And if you do, maybe don't do emergency medicine. Because sometimes confuse emergency medicine as the only place where you can get acuity. You can get that in a lot of other specialties. ICU, interventional cardiology, gastroenterology. A lot of those settings can lend themselves to acute scenarios. Not always, but we are not the only people who deal with sick people. But if you're like me and you didn't like outpatient and you didn't like rounding and you didn't like being in the OR, I hated being in the OR, but you like procedures and you like seeing adults and kids, might be for you.